High school football is back. And with the season set to start on Thursday, here is the GametimeCT Top 10 Preseason Media Poll for the 2025 season. Coming in at number 10 is Staples. A new era is beginning in Westport, but quarterback Nick Weil is back after throwing for 2,174 yards and 24 touchdowns as he led the team to the Class LL semifinals. Staples opens up on the road against Glastonbury. At number 9 is Massac. The defending Class MM champions will have a new coach this season as Chris Pace takes over. The longtime coach will have key returning players from last year's team, including quarterback Aaron Champagne, who threw for 33 touchdowns. Massac opens in Waterbury against Holy Cross. At number 8 is Fairfield Prep. The Jesuits are coming off another solid season, which saw them reach the postseason. But it was another season that saw them lose in their final game. Prep hasn't won a state title since 1988. But they have one of the best passing quarterbacks in program history back in Robbie Manning, who threw for a school record 32 touchdowns last season. Fairfield Prep opens against the defending Class LL champions, Greenwich. Coming in at number 7 is Brookfield. The Bobcats were one play away from capping off an undefeated season, but it wasn't in the cards as the Bobcats watched St. Joseph celebrate the win in the Class M championship. With star players like Thad Ballsy and Chase Sylvia back, among the 12 other starters, the Bobcats should be back in the mix once again in Class M. Brookfield opens on the road against Watertown. Almost at the midway point at number 6 is Windsor. The Warriors were the number 1 team in the poll for most of the season before losing their only game in the Class MM finals to Massac. A lot of the dudes have graduated, and longtime coach Rob Fleeting stepped down, but A.J. Robinson is back for his 4th season as the Warriors quarterback, and Quinn Fleeting has taken over the program. Even with new faces, the Warriors will once again be competing for a state title. Windsor hosts Torrington to start the season. Now at the midway point at number 5 is Darien. No team in the state lost more from last season than the Blue Wave. 4 Division I football players graduated, and their starting quarterback transferred. But it's Darien, the Blue Wave always have talent. Remember the name Ryan Gately. He'll be a force on the defensive line. The Blue Wave hosts Naugatuck in the season opener. At number 4 is St. Joseph. Defending Class M champs have a ton of talent back and are primed to repeat as state champs. H.T. Jones, Jake Rios, Finn Kilmartin are just a few of the top players the Hogs have back that are ready to lead them to the program's 17th state championship. St. Joseph opens the season against Hand, the team they beat in last season's semifinals. Into the top 3 and at number 3 is Killingly. And boy, is this team loaded. Hayden Allard, you should know about him. Hunter Allard and Michael Allen are also dudes, but quarterback Quinn Sumner is a player who might not be a household name, but that would be a mistake. Killingly won the Class SS state title last season and is set to win another with 19 total starters back. Killingly opens the season against Bishop Hendricken of Rhode Island. At number 2 is Greenwich. The Cardinals took home the Class LL championship last season, the program's 2nd in 3 years, and the team's defense looks scary this season. The trio of linebackers, Jack Kelly, Santi Parra, and Justin Carroll will be a force to be reckoned with. Hector Lopez will lead the offense after a season where he had 1,200 yards and 13 touchdowns. Greenwich hosts number 8 Fairfield Prep in the opener. And the number 1 team in the GametimeCT Preseason Media Poll is Meet the Boss, same as the old boss. It's New Canaan. Who else could it be? The Rams are coming off their 3rd straight Class L championship, and no matter the changes in their lineup, the Rams always come ready to play. They have one of the best players in the state back in Andrew Esposito, and the all-time winningest coach in state history in Lou Marinelli. Program title number 16 is in their sight. New Canaan opens the season on the road against Newtown.